So they've got 3 defensemen and 1 forward out there. Up the ice, a pass over here on the left wing. Gillis shot it in wide of the net. They try to roll it in front. They do. Oh, and Cira made a great save on number 20, Mike Gillis.
That was a big save by Jiri Cira, and the crowd is responding as Gillis came close to smacking one past him. Watch it, Don.
Man, he puts it along the ice. You can't put it along the ice. Put it up high. Nice save, though. Nice save.
Got over quickly to smother that one.
Oh, he's quick. There's no doubt about that.
Walt McKechnie with Lanny McDonald and Gagner as the puck is shot down the ice. Ramage goes back for it. Ramage and McEwen, the 2 defensemen. Going after that puck was Robert Picard. Lanny McDonald getting it over to McEwen. McEwen to Lanny McDonald. Gets it over the line, covered by Turnbull. Turnbull had them all tied up. Walt McKechnie back to the blue line. Over here to McEwen. Here's setting up Lanny McDonald, going right in and goal. Oh, and Jiri Cira made a brilliant save on Lanny McDonald.
Well, they're responding to Cira once again, and I guess McDonald might have had an equally big response that he scored.
Well, the big thing is Picard's getting all tied up. He's not doing a good job at all. He's supposed to be killing penalties. He can't be running out to the point whacking guys. I don't think, and there he goes off the ice. Joe saw that right away, too. See, he's talking to him on the bench. You can't get tied up like that.
No,
that's brutal.
Turnbull skated right past his check, too.
16:26 remaining in the second period. A 2-2 tie. Turnbull off the board. Just tipped out. Here's a chance for Pat Hickey. 1 man back. Trying to catch up as Paymon going right in and goal. Oh, and a great save by Al Smith. Paymon another shot, and he nearly found the open net. It comes out to Al Smith again. And he shot it into the corner. Paymon's back there again. Oh, he sets up Hickey. Hickey shot, and Al Smith stopped that one. 3 great scoring opportunities missed by the Maple Leafs. Back comes Lanny McDonald, and he still has it. Goes back of the net. McEwen comes back to McKechnie. McKechnie into McEwen. McEwen shoved off the puck by Paymon. And McKechnie shot it wide. Cleared by Ramage into Lanny McDonald again. Gets it into the corner. It's shot back and went by. McEwen shooting it back down the ice. Ramage goes after it. Boschman is back out. And we still remain at a 2-2 tie. Cleared by Vauture, number 29. Juris shoots it around on the board. Ricky Vive, then to Billy Derlago. He's over the line. There's his shot. Let's stop that. A big rebound. Comes back. There's a shot by Vive. And it's deflected back to the blue line. They're starting to open up. Vive to Derlago. Derlago drives the puck in. Joel Quenneville bump his check. They go to the boards. The fans are enjoying it. This is Hockey Night in Canada from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. The puck is cleared in front, and Sittler just missed that one. Trevor Johansson gets the puck down the ice. Lanny McDonald goes after it. He gets it to Walt McKechnie. Then you right in front, you score!
Oh, pretty goal by the rookie we talked about, Paul Gagner, not 50 feet from where his parents are sitting watching. This former Windsor star really finished off that play nicely. Don?
Well, they're Lanny McDonald. Now look at the work of this guy. This guy, I think he's got a sore leg. Waller, I told you, was playing great. Gagnon comes across. He knew what he was doing. Bingo. I think Waller deserves a lot of credit.
Oh, perfect pass from McKechnie. The way he flipped it over there and laid it right on the stick. Here's where McKechnie picked it up. Look at Gagner go in, all alone.
Couldn't happen to 2 nicer guys, I'll tell you that.
Where was the check on Gagner?
Somebody let him go.
There he is, his 6th goal.
Looks like he's had a few teeth knocked out.
6:43.
6:43, the official time of Gagner's goal from McDonald and McKechnie, and Colorado Rockies lead now 3-2 in the second period. Ray Burrows at center ice. pass over to Juris. Juris handed it to Quenneville. Quenneville gave it to Anderson. Quenneville again, but not able to get it out. Now it finally trickles out over the blue line. And it's brought down the ice now by the Colorado Rockies. A long shot. Zero had a little bit difficulty with that. Now the Leafs bring it back. Saganuk at center. A long shot off the board. Ramage cleared it, but not out. Here's Saganuk getting a chance. He rolled it. Al Smith made the save. Puck is still in Colorado territory. Now it's brought out by Gary Dillon. Got the rest of the way in by Deblois. Deblois covered by Juris. Gets it loose. Puck came out in front. Sierra's got it, holds onto it for a faceoff.
Well, we're having a little trouble down here.
I was watching the monitor. What's happening in front of us? Well, I guess you were watching that Forum goal, too.
Nothing much.
Gavin moves over, and so does Vaucher to make room for Dillon, the former Marley, who's looking good for Colorado tonight. And Laurie Boschman in there again for the second time in this period. Talking to Boschman coming home from their West Coast trip, Don, he was saying the penalty records are really going to be out of line this year with all these misconduct penalties that are being assessed.
Same thing happened to Ramage. I think his first 3 games he had 3 misconducts right off the bat for not going, you know, to neutral corner or whatever they call it. So it's going to really be shoot up this year for sure.
I think, Don, you can point out now, I believe this is the first time we've seen the offsetting minor penalties, and they don't have to play a man short.
Yeah, well, I think it's a good idea. For a while there, there was 3-on-3 so many times that everybody, when you get 3-on-3, everybody plays cozy. Nobody wants to take a chance, and it was brutal hockey to watch.
Both these fellows got a minor penalty and a 10-minute misconduct. That's a lot of time. A lot of time for the fans to be deprived of seeing some of the star players.
Yes, and look how long it's taken just to play this. You know what I mean? Like one little. And I guess they got to enforce things.
Puck goes back of the net. Picked up there by the Leafs. Cleared out by Ian Turnbull to center ice. Shot right back in by Ramage. Sierra came way out of the net. Goes back from Valaket over to Ramage again. Ramage nearly gave it away, but he moves up through center, then lost it to Derlego, who in turn was checked. Here's the drive. Sierra stopped that. Gary Dillon let it fly. Puck into the corner. Now it's Hickey. As the two teams are trying to change. Up to center ice. Over the line, Derlego. And he's stopped. Quenneville getting it down the ice. And it's Boria Salming. Salming, a long pass for Paymo. And McKechnie gets out to cover that. He's out with Lanny McDonald. Goes back into Colorado territory, around to Quenneville. Quenneville to Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald with a burst of speed. Takes a shot and he fired it high and wide. And Paymo gets a break. Paymo 2-on-1 with Sittler. Over the line. Sittler goes after it, left it there. Now he has it handed back to him behind the net. Paymo right in front. And it's McKechnie getting a hold of it. Knocked out to the blue line. Lanny McDonald at center ice. Over the blue line. Lanny McDonald gets around one. Still has it. Over for Johansson. Johansson shot it, and it ends up on Parrish's stick. Around for Picard. Picard. Off the boards for Sittler. Too well covered. And Colorado have possession at center ice. Malinowski. And Zero went down as Malinowski bumped into him. Back on the ice are Anderson and Gillis. Puck goes in back of the net. Malinowski still has it. 3-2 in favor of Colorado. Sittler. There's right in front. Now Randy Pierce had that set up. On the face-off, Leafs in possession. Juris to Derlego. Derlego flipped it down the ice. There won't be any icing on that one. Johansson goes back for it. Johansson deflects in front. Back up for the Rockies to center ice. A quick pass. Malinowski trying to get through the defense. Does. Shoots to score!
Right around Burrows. Some loose work at the Leaf blue line. You know, Pierce just missed a goal. Seconds earlier, his shot went flying high into the crowd. Now the Rockies come right back and lead by 2. Watch this move around Burrows by Malinowski. And Merlin, the magician.
Well, I got to admit, that's a beautiful goal. I'll tell you that. Beautiful setup. Down, he's down again. Watch, he's down. He falls down over the thing. That's all you have to do.
Burrows made a little misstep trying to go to his right, just inside the blue line.
What we try to do in hockey is try to play hinge, one guy up. He was flat-footed, away he goes. You just can't stand flat-footed.
4 straight goals for the Rockies. They lead 4-2.
Johansson also got an assist on the play. 10:26 is the official time of the scoring play. And now we have 9 minutes, 25 seconds.
Gone in to save that stick. He's never going to use that stick again.
Let's not get too personal there. 9:25 to play. 4-2, Rockies in front.
I think he just hurt his hand.
Yeah.
Just say that.
It's Borje Salming into the corner. It goes over to Terry Martin. A shot, goes to Borje Salming. He knocked it down the ice. That's wide of the net. Going back to touch it is McEwen, and that's icing against the Leafs.
Rockies leading the Leafs 4-2. 4:52 to play in the second period.
On the face-off, Keckney covered Martin, but it's brought out by Trevor Johansson. Johansson shot it over the line. Lenny McDonald went in, but it was offside.
Well, you know, Bill, you got an awful lot of guys on that Rocky club that's got something to prove. They've been waiting for this for a month. And, you know, they're in front of, we found this when you could see the guys when they come into Toronto, when it was with Boston, they could hardly wait to get on the ice. Toronto has a burden to bear because everybody can hardly wait. Because let's face it, a lot of hockey players, where most of them come from Ontario. And the motion, they were sky high. I know Lanny could hardly wait to get on the ice tonight.
Same with Washington. When they come in here, they've been ridiculed for a while, and they'll be primed.
Absolutely.
Puck slides around to the boards in Leaf territory. Borje Salming unable to get it out. Getting in front is Sheehan, and he lost it. And here's a break down the right side for Sagonak. Sagonak shoots. Smith had no trouble with that. He came about 5 feet out to cut off the angle. Now it's back for John Anderson. He handed it to Gillis, and Gillis just shoots it into Leaf territory. Robert Picard. Now it's still at center ice. Now it goes over to the blue line, and they call the play.
Well, there's Dobie Gillis. That's what they call the players. Call him Dobie. He's had a hard luck career. Every time he gets going, he breaks a leg. I think he's broken his leg twice. He had his knee last year.
Collarbone?
Oh, everything here.
Along the way.
And he's just starting to come back now. He worked hard to get in shape. He's having a little tough goal scoring, but at least he's playing.
Well, he's played with Kingston Juniors. You should have got in your plug for the Wolf Island Old Timers.
Yeah, I was supposed to coach them this year, but they said they'd pass for a while.
Mike McEwen of the Colorado Rockies. Clearing pass, stopped by Paiement. Paiement goes over onto the left wing. Gavin goes down. Covered by DeLorme. The puck is loose. Settler's trying to dig it out. It goes into the corner. Shot to the blue line, but not out. It's back of the net. It's right in front of the net. It's a goal! Darryl Sittler slipped it in underneath Al Smith.
An unusual goal because there was some hesitation on the part of the Leafs. Should Sittler get the puck or should Gavin? Gavin said, I'm going for it, and Sittler stayed in front, and it paid off in a goal before Smith could get back.
Looks like it had eyes.
Just over the line.
All right, I think they're going to win now. That's if Rockies could have got out of this period up 2, but I think Toronto's going to win now. That's very disheartening, I'll tell you.
You heard it from Don Cherry. He calls this the turning point in the hockey game. We'll see if it turns out to be that with 3:29 left in the period. Darryl Sittler, his 11th goal, 2 here tonight.
And number 99, Will Paiement. Time 16:31.
16:31.